I'm out the window. No, you can't get no money, silly. I just hit a stain, finito, finito. Good morning, good morning. I just hit a stain, finito. I just hit a stain, finito. I love this song. Good. How you doing? Let me see who up in here so I can say hello. Baby girl, these diamonds are not phoning. This car I got, it came from Barcelona. These shoes I got came from Paris. This dude mad cause I don't do marriage. And the slide cause we don't do scurry. No, we don't do worried. Get your big stars cause no, we don't do worried. Let me tell you something. One of the things that make that song great, y'all, is one. It's Chicago. So I don't bother to jump into the gang side of the creator. I'm not gonna get in that because then we had to get into the history of my city. But I don't want to do that right now. I don't want to do that. But when I think of that song and how my Chicago people was out there in Jersey, hmm and this ain't nothing against Jersey because I love Jersey. hmm Got respect for Jersey. hmm But that song only came out because my people was out in Jersey kicking the bobo at a club. I think they performed or something. I don't know if they performed. They just went and hang out. They was meeting some bitch. I don't know. But they was out there and somebody snatched their chain. And kind of, they gave them one of them, now, take it, like you gonna take it. And they came back up in there like they was in their city. And boy, every time I hear Finito, I just think, that's for anybody who just say, baby, I just hit a stain. Look, that's how the people singing. I just hit a stain, Finito. That's just a little music history for you. If you think that song just came because it was a song, they say, oh no. That's why they definitely saying they coming to tear New Jersey up. That's why they calling out a city. And they say, try to take my chain. I ain't going. They say it. They tell you in the song, like, wait a minute. They say, no, we don't do scurry. No, we don't do scurry. That don't mean we gonna win. It just mean no, we don't do scurry. Just John, how you doing, King? How you doing? How you doing, sis Tina? Dana says, how you doing? My sweet potato, how you doing, sis? Susan says, how you doing? Heidi Blizzak, how you doing, sis? How you doing? How is it going, everybody, this morning? Y'all see, I came in on music. Yeah, well, I come in on music all the time. Y'all know I'm just a music head. I'm just a music head. Music functions my life. But I'm surprised I'm even up. I probably ain't had 16 hours of sleep in the last couple of days. But I went to sleep yesterday at like 2 in the morning. But I went to sleep last night. And last night I ended up, Jared, how you doing? MLW, how you doing? Oh my God, y'all know I love when the Kings are in the building. And I see him coming in. How you doing, fellas? All the fellas. Just John. Lions Pride, how you doing? Stacy, how you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Um, what was I saying? Oh, so I really ain't been sleeping this morning. I'm like, oh, you got a lot to do today. It's no slacking, It ain't even though I want to sleep in and I catch y'all later on the live. So I was like, okay, I got up this morning. I've been up, and it's the funny thing, y'all. I've been up since about 6:45. And it all started with Nino laying on the top of the cover, and I couldn't. You know how you go to turn over, you get a little draft, and you're like, oh, let me pull the cover. I went to pull the cover, and it was like pulling 100-pound person. So that became me and him arguing back and forth. Like, Nee, what are you doing? Nee, you got to get up. Nee, you're not that sleep. Stop pretending like you can't hear me. By the time me and Nino got through with our tug of war, I was wide awake. And then I tried to lay down. And I just found myself catching up on some YouTube I hadn't missed, And so anyway, I've been up, Y'all know tomorrow it's our big dinner. We're breaking bread. We breaking bread together. We are breaking bread together. So I don't care if you grab a piece of bread. I don't care if you grab some now lettuce and a bag of Flaming Hots or hot country curls and a juice. And you can grab a quart of water. I don't care if you're eating ramen noodles. This is not a judgment of what you are eating. You could be eating a can of tuna. But I need to hear you eating. I need to hear you eating. Now, you can't be letting me know because I could have sent you some ramen noodles. Because we eating together tomorrow. We are breaking bread tomorrow. If you're fasting, then sit with us while we break bread. If you're drinking smoothies and stuff like that, well, then you better grab your smoothie for this one. You better grab your smoothie for this one. And I'm not leaving nobody out on this one. If you had already ate supper and you drink wine, grab a glass of wine because it might have been something at the table. Grab a shot. We might have had it at the table. Grab your beer and have it with us. But we are sitting down and breaking bread. That means while we sit here, we're going to laugh. But I promised y'all last month, we also going to talk a little shiznit. It's shat everywhere. Shat. We got to talk about it. We do. But the way you would do it at the table. The way you sit down with your girls and kiki. The way you sit down with your homies and kiki. The way you sit down with your lover, whoever. When you just was like, did you see just Danny come up in there? Now she know if you wear a see-through outfit, you're supposed to have underwear on. Now who wouldn't? Y'all telling me y'all just go home and wouldn't? Now I ain't saying y'all went home and y'all started saying, oh, Daddy had on that see-through outfit and she got stretch marks. She's so ugly. Who would ever mess with her? Because then you dogging somebody out. Now, but you definitely gonna go home and be like, she had the nerve. And then Sarah had a piece of tissue hanging out of a bumski from when she went to the bathroom with this see-through. You gonna talk about it. So we gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about it. We ain't gonna talk about life stuff. No, but at the table, you don't get too heavy. Because you can't be at the table getting too heavy because you ain't gonna ruin your appetite. And I don't know about y'all, I already have a bad stomach. But on top of having a bad stomach, it's easily to ruin my appetite. It don't take much that while I'm eating to make me be like, damn, I have to wait a few minutes to get that out of my mental. Because I'm a person with visual. I'm a visual person. So since I'm a visual person, you start saying something, I see it. So it's not just we talking about it, you don't see it. It's not like it's in your face. Oh, no, I'm picturing it. It's all in my face. It's stuck in my head. Thank you, sis. Thank you. Thank you for the love. Y'all, thank you for the love. Thank you for the love. And the most love that y'all give me that you don't really even understand is the respect. The fact that everybody comes in here and governs themselves. Like I tell people, my mods ain't play leaders. My mods aren't reporters. My mods are not my ears to come and tell me everything they heard. My mods are not your mamas. My mods are not your babysitter. They're none of that. They are none of that. And the way they can be just my sisters in here and be now they are my eyes in here. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna miss some stuff. And not intentionally. It's several reasons. One is I'm gonna be blabbing, it's gonna go up, and then when I get in, I done missed in between, and then sometimes I'm looking dead at the screen, but I have to focus in on one at a time because otherwise my eyes feel like they're going dirt all over the place. It's a lot. It's a lot. You know. But yeah, so after I do this live, I'm going to the store. Now, I got two ideas. One might be I go live in the store. You know what I'm saying? As I get the stuff for our seafood boil. But it might not be because, once again, in understanding filming. So whether you're filming for your channel or you're filming a film, you cannot just have people nilly-dilly. Because here's what can happen. Say that video get big. You just did a simple video. You go into the store, but it blew up. And one of them parties that happened to come in my camera feed was wanted, was in witness protective, who knows what they in. Because you don't know these people. These are strangers. And they say something. or they report, I didn't say I wanted to be filmed. And not only am I being filmed, you can hear my conversation in the back. And I was talking about high tech FBI. You'd be like, why would you talking CIA, FBI shit or in the grocery store? But they can do it. They can do it. Just like when you talk about people, if it blow up, they have a right to say you had no right to tell my story. You had no right to be talking about me and then put a name to it so they know it's me. Oh, you got me messed up. I could have that whole thing pulled off. And I'm not talking about just your video. I'm talking about if it was in your book. If it was, you just can't do that. So sometimes it is a thing. I don't got to sue you to prove that you lying. It's lying. It's many things. But anyway, so I might just film going to the grocery store because then I can completely control what I'm filming. You know what I mean? Because if I do it where I'm live, I can't. Somebody walk up next to you, I can control the film, and if I just record. So I might do that. Then maybe we can watch it live, or I might just do it as I upload. BB, how you doing? How you doing, sis? How you doing? And that was hot. Hold on, I gotta get that. Oh, and that was hot. Oh. And that coffee came off and went a little in my nose. Woo. But anyway, so I'm gonna do that so I can get my seafood and stuff for the from what I'm eating tomorrow because that's what I want. What I told y'all, I'm a comfort food eater and I love things I eat. And I've ate crab legs a couple of times. I've been here. I've ate salmon. You know, of course, I'm gonna buy them when I go to the store. But I just want to do a little seafood. I just want to talk some crap. And they say, Danny, why would you want to eat food that's sloppy, greasy, hands dirty? Do this, do that, get sick. Why would you, D? And then talk shit. Because you think if we went to the restaurant and I ordered that, I'd be sitting there like this? I'm not talking. Just eating. Now, there will be portions when I'm just eating, not talking, because sometimes, you know, when the food good, you just can't say nothing but chew, 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 smack, 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 swallow, swallow, swallow. But what I really just don't want to be doing, y'all know how you watching somebody on a live, y'all all done it, and don't have these earbuds in when they doing it, but you watching somebody live and they eating and you think, oh my God, the sound of this chewing is about to kill me. I promise you I'm about to die. I promise I'm about to run through the thing and choke you. Oh, sorry, y'all. Maybe that's just how I be feeling sometimes about it. Because I be like, oh, if you don't start smacking that. Oh my God. It's just like, y'all, don't get me wrong. When I couldn't crack gum, I had to learn how. Because I used to think it was kind of cool. You know, popping gum, you know, be chewing gum, pop, crack, crack, pop, right? But you ever sat in a room with somebody who just keep popping gum? And you think at first, you know, don't do nothing to me. Then after a while, I be thinking, damn, get rid of that old ass gum. You know, because you done popped all the flavor. I mean, it's giant. It's toast. I know it. Get rid of it. And they just keep popping. And then there's a part of you that thinks, I just want to tie their lips closed with the gum. I just do. I don't know what to do. But I used to think of popping gum was, oh man, I ain't talking about making no bubble. I'm talking about you just sitting there and cracking that gum. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Y'all know what I'm talking about? Because it's like when you say a scrunchie and people are like, I don't know what a scrunchie is. And then they'll say a ponytail. And then you be like, a ponytail and a scrunchie like two different things. But, you know, a scrunchie was like things you made buns with. A scrunchie, even some of them look like a scrunchie. Some girls wore them on their wrists so they could just always have their scrunchie on their wrist so they could pull their hair up whenever they need be. But then you say scrunchie and some people like scrunchie. I don't forget it. Maybe I just said that where I was from. Maybe where I was from. That's what they said, girl. Boy, that Jag Weasel character, a character. She like a bad movie in the making. You know what I mean? Like later, all the stuff we seeing is gonna be explained, but really to me, it's already explained. It's self-explanatory. Virgie C, how you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, you're driving and listen. Oh, you going to physical therapy? Okay. Well, I hope that physical therapy is a good visit and give you some relief and some feelings. Oh, because sometimes you can go to the physical therapy and it could make you feel a little not worse. 'Cause I don't think it's making you feel worse, but you just did so much. It depends on what you're going to the physical therapy for. And sometimes going is good because they get them things that you can't get to move like you get to move it. They move it just like that chiro. I told y'all I got to get to the chiropractor, honey. They be popping things you ain't no pop. You say, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I want to get a massage. Now people be like, "Oh, I want to get a massage so good I go to sleep." Why? So I could miss it? So I could miss it? Hunty. That's like saying, "Honey, I want to have the best night of passion while I'm asleep." Girl, what? I don't want to miss it. I want, because let me tell you something. This is the thing people just do not seem to understand. That you know how when you have a great experience with somebody sexually, right? There's a feeling you get in your body. But you can get that feeling in your body and it not be sexual. But it make your body feel just as good. Hunting, hunting. That's the kind of massage I want. Now I don't want this. I seen this one massage, y'all, and this really this dude. He's in Georgia. Now, find this frog here. And that don't matter because I don't care if my masseuse is a woman. Because I'm not looking at them in that manner. I didn't come for a happy ending. You know what I'm saying? I didn't come in and say, could you please find my G spot? No, 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 no. I came to relax my body, my muscles, all that, right? So it's this guy in Atlanta. Now, first of all, I need to know why he's oiled up, but I'm getting massage. Oh, here's why he's oiled up, ladies. Because as he's massaging you, at first you're like, oh, he's really getting deep tissues. Then it get like, oh my God, it looks like he's gonna break her. But seems like the person's getting relief and relaxed. And then the next thing you know, this oily mofo is all on you massage. I said, wait a minute. Never. I don't care if this was, well, I'm lying because if it was Denzel, nah, I'm just making that up. But we gonna just say, if it was Denzel Washington, I would If my masseuse get on top of me, it better be not like laying on top of you. It better be he's like, oh, top to pull you back or something. But be part of it, and that better be my chiropractor. Like it better not even be them. Like I don't know. I'm starting to wonder because at first I didn't like massages because I thought it was too physical. It's somebody touching you too much. But honey, I done got a whole Brazilian before, and if you want to talk about personal, I don't think it gets any more personal. I don't think there's any way on earth that anyone could get any more personal with you than that. Oh, hunty, because they get, they, it's, so I mean, so now I'm like a massage. No, but they can't lay on top. No, 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 no. I don't even go dancing like that because I feel like people be too physical. Like, wait a minute. Are we going to bed? Are we dancing? Like, no. No, I got touch issues. You got to know who you are. You got to know who you are. Don't pass your own boundaries, because then you in there like you uptight, but you're not uptight. You just out your space and you out your comfort zone. You passing your own boundaries up, and you know it. Nah, not me. Big bad wolf sis, how you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Good. I'm telling you. Anybody in here any of the ladies in here had a Brazilian? Ever? I mean, but what I will tell you, I am not going to lie. It is a beautiful thing. Is I'm not we're not the same person. When I say hair, I'm not a real hairy person all over. So even if I get hair, it's just not like that. I'm not, you know what I mean? I don't have to shave. Never shaved my legs before. Like I'm just certain things not gonna happen. If I shave under my arms, it's probably twice a year. You get what I'm saying? Like it's not something I'm doing every time. I don't know. I don't know. But I just don't grow hair like that when you talk about it in that. I just don't like. I don't know. But it was a beautiful thing. It's just I don't know. I liked it. I don't feel like it's something I would be going and to get every time, just all the time. No, but I definitely say it's something you should experience because, like I said, no matter what, people when they would tell, oh, it was so much pain and I this and that. I'm thinking, one, how long were they ripping and tearing at you? One, and then two, how long did it last after? Because by the time I walked out of there, I went, listen to me. I went, got a pedicure, went and got a massage, and you know what I'm saying? Like I went and did other stuff. I kicked the whole bobo. I wasn't, you know what I mean? I wasn't walking like, but I thought I was. I thought it was gonna be a case of, but honey, I thought it was a beautiful thing. Teach you something. Shoot, I was looking. I said, "Wait a minute, there's people doing creative artwork down here." I love the human body. Shoot, I do. I do. Every part but the foot. I love the foot just what it's for, walking. And when I think of the days when it wasn't shoes, even though you walked on them bare, so they weren't meant to be in your mouth. They were. That's how I feel. But I don't have nothing against nobody who like it. You got a foot thing, a good foot massage, you might love it. I'm not a foot person. Nah. But I love the human body. Every part of it. Oh, the spa experience is an experience. Like, I just feel, and it's just my own opinion, if you 40 and over, hit that spa. Make it something, ladies, that you do for yourself. Forget some old once a year type shit. Make sure you do something that's something you do for yourself. If you can physically do it, quarterly. You don't gotta go every and do the whole bag experience. Do the whole. I just sat in saunas and released toxins off my body that I just came up in a place and because y'all know you go up into those different sauna rooms, they all have a different property. They all do a different thing, and it come back from all kinds of different spiritual beliefs. When you go into some of these, you go into. I mean, I'm telling you, it's a way to cleanse, to relax your body, the muscles. They got, and let's talk about these. Let's get around to these uh not jacuzzis. You know what I'm saying? The different ones you can get into. They got the cold one for if you want them muscles in their body. They got the hot ones. They got the extreme hot ones. So I can go in here. They got a pool. Say you like going to sort of swimming. I can go in here and go swimming all day. I could be in this pool all day because I want to be in the water. And I don't live by the ocean. We ain't got a lake. Ain't no community pools for me to go to in my neighborhood. I can come up in here and get my whole Michael Phelps on all day. All day. Because in all them 24-hour spas, when you pay admission, you could stay in there 24 hours if you want to. So you could do a 24-hour detox on your body. You can go into spas and detox your body and then leave from the spa, from detoxing your body, sit and drink your nice smoothie. You could have a whole day. You could have a whole day of you. And then if you want to treat yourself, honey, you could do everything from doing the vaginal cleanse and then for the men, oh, if you think on that other side, they don't got treatments for you. Oh, they do. Oh, men, they do. So anything that y'all do to manscape, whatever, oh, baby, they do it over there for you. Trust. The women ain't over there just getting taken care of. It's meant for everybody. And honey, you can live. You can live. And I think every woman deserves it. And trust me, if you're a woman close to me, and I know you, I'm going to make sure one go. I don't care if I just got you in the door. What you do inside of it is what you do. But I'm going to make sure you do it. And baby, if you up in Georgia and I'm there, we're going to do it together because the spot of is in Georgia. Yeah, we gonna do the dang on thing. We gonna do the experience. And then and some of them, depending on what spas you going to, it get better and better. You go to some, baby, they done put you in a robe so good. You think, wait, is this part of the, is this with the package? Hunting, because it didn't come with it, I need it. First time I left the spa and I spent a day, Sammy, how you doing? Good mercy. I left the spa the first time, and let me tell y'all something. I felt like I was floating. I felt in such peace and such. When I say clean, I'm not talking about like you was dirty, you was stinky. I'm talking about like just clean, mind, body, and soul. Like I just felt, man, I felt like there was stuff in me that came out I didn't even know. Boy, we sat, man, I got pictures from that first time I went in 2017. And because at first I was intimidated by when you go to that back part, you got to be starch naked. Are we gonna be looking at each other? You know how women are. We gonna judge each other, and people gonna be looking to see what you got or don't got, or what you got too much of, or what might stretch, or what lean, and what's crooked, and what's they gonna all be looking, but they not. You know why? Because like I told you, when people are in a good place, meaning no matter what, all of us, all these women that's in here, no matter what is going on in our life, what we lost, when we came up in here, we came for peace. We came up in here to be happy. We came up in here to relax. We came up here to get that tension that had you up here. We came in here to come out like that. And you can't do that if I'm in here worried about if you big, you skinny, you this, you that, you looking your booty flat. You did. We don't. So you walking through that and you don't notice people because everybody's in here to be in peace. Just in peace. So baby, I say aspires up. All them mothers walking through there who forgot what it was like to, man, to just be pampered. To just know that everything that walk up, they came for you. Oh, you need another towel, you need this, blah, 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 blah. You can stand in the shower and cry it out, laugh it out. Do it. Ladies, we deserve it. You deserve it. If you ain't never been treated, and if you have been treated, you deserve it. You do. You do. You can have the greatest man life, everything. I'm not saying you don't. You still deserve that. I promise you, it's something we all deserve. And it's not something that you got to be so rich to do it. Now, like I said, once you get in there, it's on you how much of that bread you about to spend. And because how much you want to do. But see, what I say is just pick one thing at a time, because that means you'll take your butt back in there and take care of yourself again. So ladies, ooh, spa day, spa day, spa day, spa day. One man band, how you doing this morning, King? Good morning, good morning. Yeah, no, I think we are. Don't get me talking about that spot, y'all. Don't get me talking about that spot. But y'all know I get excited. Next time I'm in Georgia, I'm purposely going to the spot. I'm gonna take y'all there. But once again, because of people's privacy, what you can't be doing is filming in certain things. Once again, like I said, you definitely can't be there when it's time to be on no clothes. First of all, and this is one of the perks, when there's no clothes allowed, there ain't no phones allowed neither. So ain't nobody up in there snapping some surprise. And if they are, I'm trying to figure out how to get the phone back there. Because even in everything you did, where would you put it? You walking in 110 degrees sauna, because you know the real good ones that you could do without your clothes on, that be back there in your section. What you going back there? Your phone is gonna explode. What you getting in the pool with? I mean, the jacuzzi with? It's gonna get soaking wet. Forget waterproof. Your thing must be able to swim. You know, so I'm just trying to figure out, but you don't have your phone back there. So what you could film is like when you can go into things that are a common area where the men and women, all you have on is a little outfit. Like oh man, I need to call my girl to ask the name of this damn thing because I'm gonna say the wrong name. But I'm gonna tell you something. You remember if you watched The Real Housewives, on The Real Housewives Atlanta a few years back, they went to the spa out there in Georgia. And they had on them little the orange t-shirt and orange shorts, because they showing you them when they in that part. This is the exact same spot I go to. Like I said, look, my blood fell down. Everybody go there. Because like I said, it's $35 to get in the door, and that gets you admission for 24 hours, and that gets you access to, the spa. And then once you get that's on you what you spend. You can either charge it when you first come in. So you could come in, and when you walk in, you could say, oh, when you're paying admission, you can say, oh, and I want to pay for this. So they just gonna give you the tickets for them. You gonna have little things on you to let you know you got them. But yeah. what is the name of that doggone place? But I love them. I love them. I'm highly recommending them. Let me call myself a shit here because that's our spot. Yeah. Hello. Hey, sis. I'm on live. I got you on speakerphone. What's the name of our spa that we go to in Georgia? The one that the housewives went to and stuff. You know our spa. Jeju. Jeju. In Duluth. Jeju what? In Duluth. It's in Duluth. It's in Duluth. Yeah, Duluth, Georgia. Duluth, Georgia. But yeah, that's our spot. I was telling them how every woman should have a spot there. Hunty, we live hunty. We get it. That's why I told him, I said, now I be trying to go in there and spend under $200, but hunty, it's hard not to live, honey. It's hard, bad. Invest in yourself, sis. You better tell somebody. Honey, yes, pamper yourself. You deserve it. You deserve it. Just to pay bills. Pamper yourself. You deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve it, hunty. That's why I told her I got to get out to Georgia after this hunty, because we deserve it. We done went on Christmas, honey. We go. We go. We be there for hours. I lose the day, honey. I live. Girl, but I had to tell him. I couldn't keep talking about it and not give him the reference, honey. You know it. Jeju Sauna Inspire, baby. I mean, let me tell y'all something. Before the pandemic, clean. Margene, what's up, sis? Christina, hey, sis. Mary Bear, how you doing? My sis said, hey, everybody. Sam and Joe, I don't know if I missed you, but hey. But yeah, you have to go there. If you're in Georgia, go there. I don't know if there are other places, but look them up because before 24 hours. And like I said, you don't have to do any of the right 365 days a year. Yeah, they don't close. Like I said, we don't went on Christmas. We done woke up and opened ourselves up for the Christmas day. God, we done went to celebrate 40th birthdays in that motherfucker. Like, we done got it. We done get it. I love it. Man, you better live. But sis, I'm going to call you back. I had to get that from you. Okay. All right, I love you. Love you too. Back. But yeah, I had to get that, honey, because you got to go. You got to experience it. I think every woman should just experience a spa. Experience it. And people, we pay for everything else. Somebody somewhere paying to keep a man around. Think about it. If we took that out, but hey, every time you go to do something for somebody who ain't willing to do it for you, put that money on you. Let somebody call you who ain't gonna put no energy into you needing something for you. That's some money. When you finish saying no, take that same amount and put it on you. Because if you would have had to give it to them, then you got it to put it on you. Put it on you. Because I promise you, I say this, even if you're going to go broke, you better look rich while you're broke. So you better be putting it on you. Put it on you. Put it on you. But really, what people don't understand is to really look rich is to kind of look broke. Because they know I ain't wasting my money on the clothes like that. And I might have on some expensive stuff that look normal and regular, but you don't know it. Just like on the regular eyes. Sometimes people be wearing the most expensive, trendy stuff. And you're like, oh, that's ugly. Baby, that's the style. According to fashion, it's the trend. According to this, so you think money is shown by what people wearing. That's what it was meant for you to do. And, come on. You think Bill Gates walking down the street in a $16,000 shirt or something? He ain't. He might be walking down the street in a 25-cent shirt that somebody got from a recycling thing in '82 when he was a shorty. You know what I mean? Some old back in the day shit. Like, he's still wearing that shirt? And I love him for that. That's why some people get rich and some people tell when they was rich stories. You know what I'm saying? They tell you about all the balling that was going on in their life. You're like, damn, you was living. Too bad right now you ain't doing shit, but telling me about it. But yeah, I want to make sure that y'all I want to make sure y'all don't forget, keep Bossy Beauty. She came up in here, and until yesterday, I didn't even realize, and then I felt bad. You know what I mean? Because I knew her father was ill, but I did not know he had passed. So keep her in your prayers. Keep Jay Field in your prayers. Keep Crazy Cat Mama in your prayers. Because see, what people always forget, they always say when somebody loses somebody very close to them, after the funeral, people forget they still dealing. And sometimes you forget because people will come in and they'll laugh and they'll talk, but they still got to deal. So just send them some love. All of them. And even the ones who ain't told us and they lost somebody, they losing somebody, whatever it is, look out for each other. That's how you look out for your sister. That's how you look out for your brother. That's how you make a better place with the men around you so that when these children get around and they get amongst more positive people because you spread it. That's why I tell y'all about being a light. Like, that's how you be a light. Like I said, if I was a shorty and I was looking up to what the adults was doing all over the world, I'd be thinking, oh, don't listen to them. Mm-hmm. Don't look at them. I look at the generations that came up and the woman was alone. And it was lots of single mothers. And then when them shorties were coming up, that next generation, under that generation that was, growing up as single, raising single children, as single mothers, that next generation, they stayed in any relationship. They stayed in any relationship just not to be that single person. You look at these little kids, they be in 8th, 9th grade, and they be so worried about having somebody to love them that they get in a relationship, and if they break up, the world is ended for them. And you think that's supposed to be the process of learning what you want. That's why when you read the fables, which we call stories like Cinderella, all this, Snow White, all these are fables, but you got to listen for what the message is in it. And the message is not some white girl bit an apple and she passed out and she woke up with a bunch of small men who worked in it. No, 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 no. You got to get the points to the story. So in Princess and the Frog, the moral to the story about that I got out of it, not that fable, was in your quest to your king, to the king meant for the queen you are, you gonna kiss some frogs. And that don't mean they were dog dudes who was abusing you. They was cheating on you. They just weren't the prince yet. And then one day, because he's gonna be a frog too at one point. And then, but when you kiss him, that's the one. That's the one. And that transformation to a king was always what he was. He just had to come out just like the queen you are, something. You know what I mean? I just believe that. That's why I know now I wear a crown. In the head that wears the crown, you know? But at first, I didn't think that. You know how I know it? Because when I would meet a guy and he'd be nice to me, I'd say stuff to myself like, why is he being nice? Why wouldn't he be? What does he want from me? Maybe your heart. You know why you won't know? Because I'm so, remember I told y'all? I'm still giving love, but it's tainted. Because I didn't love me completely. I had decided that some of what you heard, some of what you felt, some of what happened to you was who you were. But it wasn't. It was just making this queen know her strengths. I'm telling you, if you made it through, because you can't get over it, you can't go under it. If you made it through it, bump anybody telling you. It's just like when people say, man, if I was in that situation, I did that. You don't know what you did till you was in that situation. But the fact that you got a whole strategy for what you would have did as if you saying, I didn't do enough, it tells me you wouldn't have even made it through it. It tells me that if you would have made it through that situation, it would have broke you. You know what they say, what don't kill you make you stronger? In between that killing you is a down. But when they say killing you, it don't mean literally kill you. It'll kill your joy. It'll kill your trust. It'll kill, you know what I'm saying? It kills something in you. And I'm tired of people giving people what's in me. And then you look up and they out there duplicating you. Thought something so wrong with me, you out there duplicating me. So that's why they want to break you. It's just like when you break up with somebody and suddenly he got the smallest PP you ever heard of in your life because she ain't with him no more. He the brokest dude you ever heard of. Then why was you with him? He was a user, and did you know he was an abuser? Then why did you stay? And if you didn't want to say nothing when people could rescue you, please don't come tell me nothing because you ain't with him. I don't want to hear all that. Unless you was just fearing for your life and you got afraid to hear it. But I don't want to hear it other than that. But and just like men, they'll get up with, oh, she was stank, she was this, her coochie was this. Why was you with her? She was a hoe, she was busting down everybody. Why was you with her? Why was you with her? Now she the hoe, biggest hoe you know. And you the biggest, I guess if she the biggest hoe I know, then you the biggest trick I know. You get what I'm saying? You better watch what you're talking about. Just like when men and women talking about your baby daddy. Oh, honey, not only did you lay down with him, you were so in love, you didn't even protect yourself. Not only from him, from spreading more of him to the world. So, baby, don't come dissing your baby daddy to me. I don't want to hear it. Because I could diss man, but for what? Because every time I do, that thing that's 23 chromosomes of him, I'm dissing them too. Because they got a piece of him then. And I need to be working on trying to make sure they break that chain other than be fighting with you about your kids. Maybe I got better things to do. But maybe that's just me. Maybe that's where I'm from. I don't know. Maybe that's just me in this place. I don't know. Yeah. I can't be that. Hey, and so all you shorties out here and all you grown-ups out here, if your parents was the biggest pieces of trash ever, and you know that, and you know they were wrong, and they neglected you on this, and they neglected you on that, well, Booney, the best thing about it is it seems to be that you know what was the problems. You break them chains. Make sure you don't ever be that. Make sure when the tale get told by your kids, they not saying the same thing. Because you know why it's worse that you did it? Because you knew better. And they say if you know better, do better. If you know better, do better. So break that up. Don't be holding your, I mean, well, my mama wasn't, oh, I'm drinking because my mom and them used to drink every day. Well, if it made you so mad that you got to call them out for being trash because they was doing it, then why you doing it? Why you doing it? Oh, my mama was on drugs. So you gonna be on it too? Because if you just on it for you, they problem shouldn't be in your description of why you doing you. It should be you. I'm on them. I drink because I want to. I drink because I'm not happy. I drink because I'm grown. I drink. You put you in it first. But if you putting somebody else in it, maybe they got drunk and it was too much in front of you and it hurt you and it did cause you to do something. But maybe you were meant to see it and maybe they were meant to go through it so you didn't have to. Because you would know what it looked like because you had to see it. And I had to learn that in life because that's what I did. I let things that I saw, because you got to go through the process. Remember, I told you we got to go through it. You got to go through it. So sometimes in the pain, we hurt ourselves. Tainted love. Jilted love. Free yourself. You can't free them. You can't free your parents. You can't free none of them. Because to free your parents, you'd have to free your grandparents. And you have to, that don't mean they were bad grandparents. It means that everything is going to take you somewhere else. You can only free you. And that's what I learned. So like I said, people be like, I'm on here preaching. What? For you to elevate for real? For real? Here go a step. You ain't got to be rich to do it. You ain't got to get credit. None of it. Start loving you. I mean, loving you. I told y'all, I ain't slept, and I ain't got to say that. First of all, on a public platform, sitting here saying it in years. And not because, it's because I wanted to really learn me again. I lost me being a mama. I lost me being sick. I lost me growing up. I lost me blowing and drinking every day. I lost me. That little girl, like I tell people, I have reconnected with every part of me with that little girl. But here's the thing, we in communication. I'm right at the door. She right behind the door. And at first, she wouldn't even talk to me. But now we talking. So I'm back in communication. So I had to free me, man. And that's why they be like, man, Danny don't care. Why would I? You sitting here dwelling on something that the end is it gonna make or break you? And I'm talking about for real. Like, do I got a key to get out of it? I do. Then I'm getting out. Some stuff we don't have a key to get out. Some of us gonna walk in the doctor, they gonna diagnose us with something we wish we could walk away from. Some of us are laying and something done happened and it's caused you to be in a place where it may never be the same. And you think you're gonna be worried about what something. I'm not. I'm not. Also, I don't know this person, but I keep seeing their name come up. But it's a creator of Flame, and they had a stroke. Send prayers out for her. I ain't gotta know you to hear a story about you and send prayers. I ain't gotta hear somebody tell me a story. Who don't do this when somebody say, yeah, they could be telling you a story like, yeah, and then 4 years ago I lost my husband. You're gonna say, I'm so sorry for your loss. You know why? Because it didn't have a time stamp on it. It was like, oh, that's expired, girl. 4 years ago? 4 years ago? And that's why we so tainted and dark in our minds, and light is so off on us. The candle done blew out on us right now that we so dark in our minds that we'll think like because you saying you want to be good or you love people and you care about people, that made you soft. That made you weak. What made you weak was the moment you gave all your strength to somebody else. The moment you curled up in a ball while somebody beat you down in life or a group of people did it. That's when you got weak, sweetie. That's when you got weak. Badass, how you doing? How you doing? Get to Merton to you. How you doing? Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Weakness was when I was silent because I thought nobody wanted to hear what you had to say. And it made me weak. That's weakness. Weakness when I was scared to cry or only cry because I thought it was weak and it was just holding that in, was consuming me. Weak was the time I fought for relationships that weren't even worth being in, let alone fighting to stay. Weak was the moment I thought alone made me lonely when I had been in relationships and been lonely before. So, hunty, if that's being bad, Yasmina, you're doing, sis. You know I love that name. If that's being wrong, if that's being, I don't know, whatever, then let me be it, honey. Let me be it. I want to be it all day, every day. Every day. Every day. I love me. You can't break down I know I built up. You don't, the foundation, that's why I say like the kingdom. When I talk about the kingdom here, the foundation's so strong, you out there bombing it and we still in here rocking and talking about something else. And it can weeble, it can wobble, but it won't fall down. Like that's what you got to understand. And you got to understand because it's a kingdom. It's nothing to jump up in a uniform for war. You understand? Like it's nothing. It's nothing. Didn't I say like the kings and queens of Africa? They're like the kings of Africa. They standing behind me already with the weapons, just in case it jump off, and not so they could turn on with them. So I could be strapped. So I could have a sword. So I could get, baby, you better know something. Come on, but I pick my battles wisely. So if you get me suited up for war, trust me, ain't no turning back. Ain't no signing up and we getting out of it neither. Like that's what I'm saying. So come on, battle, battle. I can laugh. Can we do something to make us laugh? And even if it don't make you laugh, I make me laugh because I don't need you to make me laugh. I can make me laugh. I learned to enjoy life. Happiness is a choice. It's not a gift that just go. I'm just happy because I. It's a choice. It's a choice to see what you have to be happy about. No matter how much your kids getting on your nerves, they living, right? Be blessed for that. Be happy for that. You can still chew. Be happy because somebody can't. You can still sit on the toilet and use the bathroom. Somebody can't. Be grateful for what you got. I don't worry about what somebody else got. And when you got something good or something big, I just think, you're just showing me that people can get it. So, you know what I mean? You know, when I watch people rise and follow their dreams, I get excited for them. Because that means you're standing in who you want to be with no regrets. And I love it. Be you. No problem. No problem. The greatest thing about a kingdom is your crown got you in the door. It's your entry. It's your entry. It's the thing that make you family from the moment you walk up in the room. It's like when you go to a family reunion, you don't even be knowing half these people, right? But you know they family. And if they're not family, they so connected with family, family brought them, right? So they family. So you greet everybody like family. What up, fam? What up, cuz? What up, blood? You know what I'm saying? You come like fam, right? In the kingdom, you came in with a crown. So you automatically came in royalty. Period. I just see crowns. I just see jewels shining. I just see bosses moving. That's all I see. I don't know. The energy ain't nothing but light. It's like auras of beautiful colors to me. You know, when I think of beautiful aura colors and everything else, I just think that's what's in the air for the kingdom. You know? And not because we perfect people. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Not because we ain't never did it. Mm-mm. 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 None of that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Not because we better than nobody else. Mm-mm. 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 But yeah, so what time is it? All right. Because like I said, so either I'm going to do it, like I said, do a video or go live. Like I would go live, just I will when I get over here. Because like I said, I'm literally about to go to the store down the street. I'm going to Pete's, but it's down the street. And so I'm going to go there. So, but I'll make a video of it because we're eating together tomorrow. Yes, I'm so excited. 6:30. Now, the reason I'm at now, the bad thing is when we have all these different time changes. 6:30 my time could be a multitude of different times. Some people it could be in the middle. Some people it could be the late that evening. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And if I have it too early for some people to be too early, I'm trying to find a time. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I don't know. I really need to know what time we doing it, y'all. But we breaking bread. We are breaking bread together. We are going to talk, and we're going to chat, and we're going to. We all over. I'm all over the world breaking bread with y'all tomorrow. I might even go do it eat in front of my green screen and have a picture of the world behind me, cause I'm eating with everybody. We all over the world tomorrow. We together tomorrow. We breaking bread tomorrow. We thankful tomorrow for each other. And not like, oh, that mean we thankful for people. Like, cause they best friend, everybody best friends. No, we thankful that the truth of the matter is we in a spot where adults can be adults. I'm tired of being like kids, having kiddie stuff, clicking up, picking on, name calling. Man, we can do that sometimes, but I'm grown. So because I'm grown, that's not gonna be a majority of my life. I'm too grown for that to be my life. Like all right, if y'all see me, 85% of the time I'm on here, I'm getting into it. People. Man, 8% of the time in my life, I'm not getting into it with people. Why would I be on here again? You are a reflection of you on here. So whether you behind the name and your name on the chat is ABCDEFG, okay? Behind that is somebody. It's not a bot. That's a real person. Rep you. I don't care what your name is. I don't care what your gender is. I don't care what your race is. Now, if you come out if you come out and you say that, I'm gonna respect you as that. But I don't really care at the end. I just want to care how you represent yourself when you get on that keyboard. So when you come up in here, you wear the crown by repping you the right way, showing the best of you. I'm not doing your resume. I'm not doing no background checks on nobody. So because your background might explain to me why you good now. That's the truth. Not explain to me why I should. Because see, if I look at your background and that's what I'm judging you off of, unless you did certain things, I'm telling you, on my moral compass, it's certain shit. I just don't really care why you did it. You did it. And if you think I'm not going to dwell you on it, but I will let you know, like. But the truth of the matter is, like, knowing somebody past only helps me to victimize them again with it or torture them with it. That's it. That's why so many people don't tell people who they are and where they come from, because instead of you seeing where I came to, you going to hold me to where I was. So that's why people don't do it. That's why people get away from family who hold them back to the worst they were, even though they so far from that. You know what I mean? But like I tell people, what it say on my wall, don't look back. You're not going that way. And realize that you done came so far that when you look in the rearview mirror of your life, you don't even see them streets no more. And you still living in them same neighborhoods. You better check somebody and tell somebody something. Don't run from you, because you can never run from you. You could move from city to state, go from man to woman, whoever you, whatever, and you'll never run from you, because you live with you. You lay down every night and wake up every day with you. That's why I tell people, as long as my conscience clear, if you want to hold me to somebody else's conscience, that's on you, because mine is only done by what I do. That's the only conscience I go to sleep thinking about. I got kids, and what they do is on them. What I go to sleep worrying about and thinking about is what I need to fix in me, what I've done better in me. Please, I love me. I love me. And I only get one to do this life, so I'm going to live it. I don't spend too much time just living. I'm going to live this thing for real. I'm going to be alive and live it. I just been alive. I'm living it. Not just, going through the motion. I'm about to live. I'm about to ride the wheels off this thing, y'all. I don't care. I'm telling y'all at this point, even if you end up if you're in a wheelchair, you better ride the wheels. Do you hear me? I mean, we gonna ride the wheels off this thing. If you got enough in you, you can get into a chat and know how to go into it and communicate. You blessed. You make it in somewhere. So now you got a place to come and have some fun. But that's how I'm living. That's how I'm doing it. That's how I'm doing it. That's what I tell y'all. 2023, it's all about me. And that goes for each one of you. That don't mean just me. That means take it for you. For you. It's all about you, Booney. Don't let nobody tell you different. Hey, you say you want to do something, everybody around you can say, I don't think you should do it. If you feel that's what you should do, go and do it. If it lifts you, not some stupid, you feel like you want to do some bad stuff. I feel like robbing a bank, and everybody say, don't. You say, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. No, I don't mean that. And if you take it like that, that tell me how you think of yourself. That's the thing you're going to be thinking. But y'all, I'm ashamed because I'm trying to stay on this schedule, so it's about to be 10:30. But y'all know I'm off, so I do have my granny. I do have my granddaughter today, but yeah, but I'm about to head to the store. So like I said, either I'm going live in the store, or I'm just gonna make the video and then I'm gonna drop it on my way home from the store. So either way, something to be coming up for me soon. And I will be coming back live today. So like I said, whether it's with her when she leave, I will be coming back live and I'll put it up. And I'm gonna set that timer for tomorrow's dinner at 6:30 my time. So we can laugh, talk, hang out, have a good old time. I want to get full and have the itis and then be like, y'all, when I get something, let me get up out of here. And seafood do me, especially when I eat like crab legs. So it do me just like Chinese food. 1 minute you're like, damn, I'm full. I'm stuffed. Then an hour later, you're like, did I eat something? Or is that just me? Is that the way I'm made? My tube doing a lot better, but y'all know I gotta get this thing pulled this week too. So a good thing this my bank is up. Because I don't know, and I'm hoping I can, good thing all soft things I'm eating. I don't know if I'm gonna do corn. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Even though corn is like one of my favorite parts, but I'm gonna pray about it. All right, y'all. I love y'all. It is exactly 10:30. I'm gonna get on up out of here, and I will see y'all later. Have a good morning. Have a good afternoon. Have a good lunch. Have a good day at work. If somebody at work hating on you, tell them I'm mobbed up. No, I'm just playing. Don't you say that at work. Don't you say that at work. Don't you say that at work. I'm just playing. But just let them know you are. You just came out the kingdom. They just mad because you got the crown. All right? And I will see y'all later. Love you. Thank you, ladies, for being there. I didn't see my mama Ann in here. I keep her around. Where's my mama Ann? I'm not get her here. And I miss my mama Ann. All right, everybody. I will see you all later. She's beautiful. My grandkids, they are. I just see my kids when they were young. I do. As a grandparent, you try to be better because you know better. Like I said, you know better, you do better. There are no excuses. Your brain is of a full adult and everything else. So I love it. And I will see y'all later out of here because, like I said, I'm literally off and going into motion and moving. All right. See ya. Bye. He didn't even come here and say, hey, y'all, he's so